You've got your hurtin' hippie. It's Gord, and it's Sunday. It's Canada Day. Happy birthday, Canada. Happy birthday, Canada, to all of you. I hope you're out for some fun today. For me, nothing to do today. I am so freaking bored. I think I'll stay at home and medicate. That's a song. Friends, since it's Canada Day, let's talk a little bit about patriotism. That's an unusual, you may not agree with my take on it. Hang on. Morning coffee. Morning coffee, such a beautiful thing. My friends, I want to first say, I love my country. I love the people of my country. I love Canada. We're huge, second largest country in the world, second only to Russia, whom I think we've got a better economy than. We are considered to be nice people and fun people and a nice country to live in and all that kinds of stuff. And no, me saying I'm not into patriotism does not mean that that's just because we have a liberal prime minister right now and I'm not really liberal. What's it mean? Well, how can I say I love my country and say I'm not for patriotism? Let me put it this way. First of all, borders. Borders and boundaries are methods by which the powerful use to contain and placate the minions. So years ago, defining all the boundaries of all these countries were exactly that, so that the powerful could say, you're within my property, and therefore I'm in charge of you. And then by building a love of country into these people, you end up with a sheep mentality following the shepherd. It's a shepherd who knows where we're going, so the sheep have to follow. Hang on a sec. That plane's fairly high overhead, so it's not bothering us too much. So you have that sheep mentality, and then it becomes easier to do things like wage war. Like, say for the greater good. They always say for the greater good. We need to do this or that or that. Sometimes even bringing on some tough times, like for the greater good, you guys got to pay a lot more tax for a little while we catch up on this or that or the next thing. Now, I'm not getting into specific political events because, first of all, a little foggy this morning. Second of all, there's no need. There's no need because it's only an opinion. It's only my thoughts. Now, yet I love Canada. Well, let's say those artificial and sometimes non-artificial borders that define a country over time, and Canada is 151 years old today, over that many years, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. At the time that they closed off Canada and created the borders 151 years ago, defining our property, we were a vastly different people. We were not the vanilla, mosaic, and almost melting pot like the United States that we have become. We have been pruned and pandered with and coerced into believing, believing that it's important that we continue to define ourselves this way. And these birds are really fighting out there. And they're disrupting my signals. Anyways, 150 years of us being pruned and pandered with until we become good Canadians. And then you can do things like say, hey, you need to go to war for your country. No, you don't. I believe in protecting communities, and I fully love the people of the military. Anybody who would dedicate themselves for the greater good, for a truly greater good. Hats off, serious. But wouldn't it be better to just have no borders? That's the anarchist in me. To have no leadership, to only have local and community type leaders and community type organizations that help each other and do their best, not by coercion, not by forced taxation, but by the goodness of their own heart. Of course, people will say that can't work. But again, sorry, I'm not getting to the point of why do I still love Canada? Well, over that 150 years, we have developed a personality as a nation. I don't agree with nationhood, but it's there. It's the same as I don't agree with right and left politics because I don't like government, but government's there. So usually I have to choose, and we're in a society where Canada exists, and I have to look at it and see what it's become because of the borders. And we have become a rather polite country, one of civility, one where there is no way, or I hope we never get to where the US is right now, where if you don't like someone's politics, it's okay to follow them home and harass their children, or follow them to public places and harass their family. That's uncivil. That's wrong. Canada wouldn't do such a thing, I hope, because we have a unique identity of being gentlemanly, civil, happy, smiley, stoned. So, do I wish Canada a happy birthday? I wish it a happy birthday and many, many more. Would I like to see all the borders of the world come down? No, because we're in a different world now. We are not the same as our neighbors down south. We have a different paradigm to how the world should be and should be handled. And we're further left. I'm not that left person. I wish social Canada wouldn't be so social. I wish we didn't have the same kind of Medicare and all that stuff that we do, but that's how we've grown. And I've enjoyed living here for 57 years, and I'm going to enjoy, I hope, 57 more so I can see my little boy retire. So, vive le Canada, vive la personne, enjoy your day, and help us celebrate. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Happy Canada Day.